Oh, we're back. Oh, yeah. All right, we're back.
We're back. Give me a low E. That's pretty good. Pretty low E. A, D, G.
No, I can't do G.
Beautiful.
Can't do G.
Yeah. I'm going to...
Well, we've reconvened here for another episode.
Yes.
And by the end of this podcast, we're all going to sing a cappella the Billy Joel song For the Longest Time.
We all decided to wear the same exact clothing as last week for continuity purposes.
For continuity. Yeah.
And now that as soon as this episode's over, we're going to go get Nick a tracksuit, right? Is that what we're doing? Or is that not what we're doing? It's right down the street. Be quick 10-minute over there. You know?
It's fine.
For those of you that don't know, you need to dig back to the Christmas, episode.
Beautiful scenery. Beautiful landscape we had that episode.
Great.
Why? Where was it recorded?
It was
My apartment.
Yeah.
But I had like an extravagant layout of Christmas decorations, the tree, the lights. We have like a little village that we put up.
You guys should do that
Great.
for every holiday.
We are. That will only get bigger.
But I mean, like Easter,
Oh,
4th of July.
I'm not. Yeah, I'd be deep in debt.
I put a $20 bill in. I'm going to put a $20 bill in that in 40 years, Austin's the guy in his garage that are doing model train sets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
No, it's pretty sick. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
people like go all out. They'll like set up like staged, like have different levels to the staging so that they could set up little villages and roads and trains.
All the little people have a
motherfucker's got
story.
Full, like, it's a hockey rink.
Wow.
They're ice skating.
Yeah.
In the like miniature setup.
The lights flicker.
It's like an elevated set, and it's got little magnets that rotate around, and so you just place little pieces on top of it, and it moves by
like
itself.
a Bobby Bacala setup.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm saying.
fucking sweet.
And you know, like the cuckoo clocks every hour, like the bird comes out and it's like cuckoo. Yeah, every hour Santa says ho 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 in the fucking village over there. It's pretty
Some would
sick.
say it's pretty neurodivergent.
I don't know what
Possibly.
I'm not surprised you don't know what that is.
Here we go, another bullying episode.
that means. In 3, 2, 1.
No, and then the creme de la creme of the whole setup is that we have the tree and everything else running to a surge protector, and that surge protector is plugged into the wall through this Bluetooth connector, so that I have a wand that I'll press, and it does like a whole sound of like doo-doo-doo-doo, and everything lights up.
The wand turns it on and off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
That's magical.
See what happens when you
dude.
get a woman in your life? Like,
Dude.
what the fuck?
Life changing.
Hold on.
You don't see
I
that
feel
shit
like
going
I'm
on
the
here.
only one. What do you?
That's not
Don't
going around
you have-
over here.
What do you mean? When you get a woman in your life, I'm the.
Yeah, we
I'm
hold
not-
on.
have one.
I'm
We're
not
in-
trying to. I'm not trying
What
to.
Mike is
run
saying
down the
is
bar.
he
I'm
did not decorate this. He did not furnish this apartment.
No,
Yeah.
there's fucking sage by the front door. You think Mike decorated this apartment?
next to my 4 pairs of boots.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you know this is going.
Exactly. No, I think that my setup is pretty cool, but I was recently outdone where this year I went
pissed.
to my fiance's brother's house.
Okay.
He's pissed.
And he has autism.
He has autism.
And so there's a
fucking
model
crushed
train
it.
in
Yeah.
between them
Dude.
running through.
Not only did they have the tree and they had like little like village pieces and everything like that,
He's so pissed.
but they had a whole unit
doesn't
that they
listen.
mount to their wall, right? That is like a switch, like a big fucking switch.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so
Same
much better
setup.
than
So
yours.
there's like flip
Yeah,
the switch.
You're just fucking stupid compared
Yeah.
to theirs.
Like,
Yeah,
you
that
gotta
beats
have,
the
like-
hell out of the fucking wand.
Yeah.
Now it sounds lame. honestly.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
By
no,
comparison.
they had that. They had that. Hold on. And then they had an ornament that they had on their tree that was also hooked up to it, and it was a candle. It was Santa, and he was holding a candle. And then if you go up to it, it has a pressure sensor on it, so that if you blow out the candle, like you blow into the candle, it turns the lights on.
Wow.
I was like, this is next level.
Yeah.
Like,
They outdid you.
Wouldn't it make
Yeah.
more sense to turn the lights off when you blow into the candle?
well, either way, it does. It
I
does
guess it does
both. It does both.
Do you guys blow the New York City power grid by doing that? Like, how much electricity is this taking?
Well, you know, like the neighborhood flickers, but we don't.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
There's
who
some
gives a
rolling
fuck?
blackouts.
Yeah.
From time to time, but
That
it's-
happens like, you
it's
know, every
fine.
couple of days in New York anyway.
between that and charging your Tesla, I mean, your place got to be blowing up.
Oh, please, we outsource for that. We go right to B's parents' house to charge that Tesla.
Did you guys get fucked up by the floods this week or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
There was some I saw shit be subways being
Yes.
overrun by water.
Yeah.
Like the cars, it was just flowing in, and then the Sawmill Parkway, which is sometimes what I use it to go to Yankee games. The cars were submerged, not just water on the road, literally fucking
God.
submerged.
Yeah.
And I don't know, someone was like, yeah, when you look at all the it was a bunch of different parkways, but they're all Sawmill River Parkway, Bronx River Parkway, Hutchinson River Parkway. It's damn, maybe we shouldn't have put all these parkways next to rivers.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Crazy concept.
But yeah, that it looked insane though, what was happening. And then obviously the Texas floods, which are fucking unfortunate. Kind of feels weird to pivot into a joke because it's not really a joke. But one of my coworkers was like, "Man, it's weather manipulation. All these floods."
Oh.
It's he's like, it's
I
not.
think I
Wait,
know
hold
which
on.
coworker we're
Hold
talking
on.
about.
No,
here.
you
No.
don't. No,
Create
you
the
don't.
space.
No, you
Create the
don't.
space, Mike. That sounds like something you would support.
I think well, I think the
It's like, oh
flood-
yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know which
shit.
coworker it was.
Actually,
me.
I forgot.
I think it's a direct correlation to gun control. This is why people should have more guns, because if water's coming, you could just shoot at it, to make it go away.
Well,
I
if
think
on.
that's what we have to do.
Hold on. Let's continue.
No, that's it. That's
That's
the
it?
point.
That's
But
your
it is-
thesis.
On a go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, if you look back in history, there were never any floods.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
it must be someone's doing something.
How
to the
come?
clouds.
How
And-
come a plane is going by and 10 minutes later it rains? What's
Yeah.
going on? What are they doing?
And if I had to put my money on it, I think it's those people from Bavaria
Bavaria.
or whatever the Superman thing is.
it didn't stick. but it was good.
Moravia.
Moravia. I was
Moravia.
close. I was
Yeah,
close.
I thought Bavaria is like a region of Germany.
It is. Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah. Like
thought it was a-
Bavarian cream.
Yeah, I thought it was a donut. That's
That's what I
we're going
thought too.
But I read up on a slight serious note. I read up on those floods within minutes. People
Yeah, we're dying. It's flash floods.
nuts. All the
Yeah.
kids and stuff. It was insane.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
were they saying about the state or the state government didn't warn people efficiently, or what? What was that? That's what I'm trying to
I
figure
think
out.
They
the
cut-
warning systems were antiquated.
Well, they
basically.
cut funding from it from
Yeah.
Doge cut funding
yeah,
to
because
that
the-
emergency system.
yeah, because of the illegal immigrants. That's exactly why.
I love
The
these
illegals were
pivots.
using the emergency
Yeah.
system to escape the floods.
No,
Yeah.
because
Right.
it was too
And to-
much
and
to
money.
cross the border
We were
and
spending,
Put the kibosh on that.
we were spending too much money on these emergency systems and not enough on the border. That's exactly what it was.
Got it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
illegals were the weathermen.
Right.
Yeah. They're the ones doing the weather manipulation.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
if you think about it,
It's like a hidden figures type of situation.
With-
where it's
with-
they're the ones actually putting the work in.
That's right.
with enough flooding, right? If you had a solid border, it would stop the flooding from
Yeah,
spreading.
right.
Exactly. If you had a high enough wall,
Right.
it would act like
Right.
a dam.
Right.
With no
Right.
slats.
Yeah.
Can't have,
Because
can't have,
Exactly.
we all know the flooding is not coming from the Gulf of America. Let's just
Right.
put that out there. It's
Right.
not coming.
The
Not
Gulf
the
of
Gulf of
Mexico.
No, that's a problem. No,
No.
that's a disaster.
I will
maybe.
say, I did see some people online, basically the camp where a bunch of those kids died, was a white Christian camp, and there were some people being like, "Yeah, good."
oh,
I think those people need to log off.
Yeah.
That is.
I think everybody needs a little break,
Yeah.
cool down.
Well, did you see that Kronk actually had some interesting ideas on what
Kronk?
should be done? What the best historical leader would be to deal
Oh,
with people?
Gronk. I thought you meant
that-
Rob Grant.
No,
I was
no.
like, I was like, wait, what did Gronk
Well,
do?
people were prompting it because but it was rage bait accounts that
Yeah.
were saying, "Oh, these little kids deserved it,"
Yeah.
and then people were prompting the AI to be like, "What historical figure would be best to deal with people like this?" And it was Adolf Hitler.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Good.
Can we
Lord,
talk about
this is
something
not
serious
good.
for 5 minutes on this podcast without bringing up illegal immigrants?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. You were the one that brought up illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
But hold
Also-
on, hold on,
also,
hold on.
Whenever we get into a serious topic, you're like, guys, why are we doing
Why
this?
we do this? This is
Who
so
wants-
boring. But hold on. Now that you brought that up, let's just give him his opportunity.
Yeah, go
What
ahead.
serious topic would you like to discuss?
Men's mental health.
Okay, what about men's mental health?
It's at an all-time low.
Yeah,
You said that a year ago.
You
man.
did.
I just-
It
come
still
on.
applies. It still applies.
got it. Do you feel like it's gotten any better since then?
Probably about the same.
Oh, okay.
Probably about the same.
Are you
Yeah.
speaking like about you personally, or because you've talked to other men?
Yeah, you got to talk to the peers, and see
Right.
where the status is. Of
course.
we got to come up with a consensus of how we can do better to raise awareness to such cause.
Does anybody have any?
You
Any
know, well,
thoughts?
it sounds good that it's leveled out at least.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not trending
during
downward.
COVID, it was like we need to bend the curve. We need
Yeah.
to bend
Right.
the trend line
Mhm.
before
We've-
things start getting
We
better.
flattened it.
So we flattened
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to your efforts.
Thank
Right.
you.
Right.
Thank you.
You've done a
No,
lot.
no
Yeah.
thanks to this podcast, but
Of course not.
now we got to get it down. Now we plateaued, and now we got to get it down.
I think it's fine. I think what we've done in the last year is all right. So
Right.
yeah,
We
You know
just
what I-
gotta pump Prozac into the public water.
Yeah.
You know.
you know what I think would help?
What?
Have you guys seen Joe Mazzulla's interview with? I can't remember who it was with. I think maybe it was some ESPN guy, but he's like, you know what we need to create? He's like, escape rooms, right? We need to create situation rooms where you could recreate famous scenario. He was like, basically like, I want to recreate like killing Bin Laden. He was like, I would love to do that.
Oh.
I would love to go to an arcade and like recreate killing Bin Laden.
He has a beautiful mind.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
that's- it's
such
a-
an crazy concept. I would love to do something else that Bin Laden did.
Hold
but-
on.
Mhm.
Pause. Everybody.
No,
That's the
go
clip
pause.
right there.
Let him finish that real quick.
No, that was
What
it.
do you think he'll say?
I just said I want to recreate. If I went to one of those situation rooms, I would love to recreate something that Bin Laden created.
Remember, like
Which
when we
is-
were kids and people were like, no, Al Qaeda, they have a mountain system in Tora Bora
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
in Afghanistan where they have like an entire headquarters inside the mountain. And that's why we can't find them.
Yeah.
And I would hear about that and be like, wow, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Sounds like a supervillain
Yeah.
layer.
But are there any like scenarios you guys would want to like recreate or like go through in like one of those like rooms, like if it was like VR, anything.
But it has
historically?
to the outcome is the same.
No, you can
can't
do
alter
whatever.
the
You
outcome.
can do whatever you want. It's a game. Like if you wanted to go back and stop the Kennedy assassination or take part in the Kennedy assassination.
Right.
Um,
Mike, you always wish that you were there for January 6th, right? You could actually recreate that scenario in the room.
yeah,
No,
you
I didn't wish
you
that.
could,
I was
you could
there.
be there.
Oh, that explains. No,
Yeah.
never mind. Sorry, I can't say that.
Yeah, explains the documents in your desk
Right.
where you got all
right.
those old newspapers from.
You know what? I guess I don't know if I would partake, but I would love to witness the Abraham Lincoln assassination. I want to know how that went down.
Just be in the theater.
Yeah,
it just vibes. You wouldn't want to be John Wilkes Booth though.
You know what's the funniest part is like John Wilkes Booth was like a famous actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like imagine being at the play. Like imagine going to see a movie in IMAX and then
sitting
Tom
there.
Cruise shows up and just fucking blasts the guy sitting next to you and then just runs away. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Did we ever figure out what his motive was? Or did they ever
He
just
was like a South separatist.
Yeah.
He was upset that that they ended slavery.
Because the war had like just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when-
he was
when he
upset
got
that
God.
they canceled the Dukes of Hazzard.
He foresaw he had a dream. He had a
said that.
vision.
He's like, this is the greatest TV show of all time, you motherfucker.
He's like, I might be too late, but I have to try.
Oh man, I would go back and I would put myself in John Hinckley's shoes
ooh.
to finish the job.
No, hold on. You got to explain that one to me. I'm not getting the reference.
You don't know who John Hinckley is?
Nah.
The greatest musician of our time.
Also a renowned painter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I total miss.
It's the guy who thought Jodie Foster was telling him to kill Ronald Reagan.
And then he tried to kill
Oh,
him.
right. Okay.
And he
Gotcha.
failed.
Right.
So I'm saying in the situation room in the VR.
You get to
But
finish
he
the
is
job.
I would
now
succeed.
out
I
of
gotcha.
prison.
Yeah, he's out of prison.
He's been out of prison for some time now.
Yeah.
Really?
Because basically he was just an insane person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
nice.
now him and John Rowland are just hanging out together somewhere.
Wait,
Yeah.
is he outside of a psychiatric center? He's just
Oh
chilling?
no, he's just
Yeah, he just
I think he like lives with his mom or something.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were like, "Oh, you're just crazy. We'll let you go."
And he
Yeah.
tries to write music and he'll like book like tour dates,
Yeah.
but then like the venue will like put 2 and 2 together and figure out who he is, and then they'll cancel the show.
Yeah. He was
This
supposed to
happens
do-
like 3 times a week.
I think he's debuting in
Wow.
I think he's debuting in Alligator Alcatraz, I think. So
Yeah, that's his first show. Yeah.
Yeah, as inmate number 001.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, if we could just go get John Hinckley to start believing the things that he believed back in '85, we might get somewhere.
Listen. Wait, hold on. I don't want to be charged with conspiracy on this fucking podcast.
It's clearly a joke. No one knows what we're talking about.
Of course not. I didn't know what we were talking about until like 2 minutes ago.
There you go.
we're definitely all getting monitored for community guidelines after this episode.
We've said so many trigger words on this podcast that there's no way that there's not some kind of
That's why,
surveillance.
again, I literally was like, yeah, I don't think I'm leaving the country anytime soon.
yeah.
well, listen, we just saw
Like, I'm not joking about that
I don't know.
when I say that.
after the last episode, we just saw Mark Zuckerberg at his finest because Nick brought up that video that was surfacing about Coldplay and the cheating CEO and HR lady, and in 2 minutes, that was on my Facebook feed. I mean, they know.
They definitely know, but to be fair, that was like it's an uber viral video.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like by far the most popular thing
Yeah,
online
yeah,
today.
You were going to see it eventually.
Yeah. I was actually surprised you hadn't already.
Yeah.
Really.
No.
But
Because
common misconception, and that's why a lot of people think that things are related when they're not.
Yeah.
You know,
So maybe if you took off that fucking tinfoil hat.
right? Maybe if you paid attention every now
and
and
put
then.
on a red one, baby. Let's fucking go.
No,
And
his
I'm proud
MAGA's
to be an American. Give me an E. Come on, give it to me. I'll say an E. You fucker.
I still have the power.
I wanted to make
still
it-
have the power.
I want to make it look like I was about to do it so that you would keep going and then not. But no, this is people are burning those hats now. They're divided as a people.
Yeah.
well, did you guys see the Wall Street Journal story that just dropped like 45 minutes ago?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, 45 minutes ago, we were.
Well, yeah, we
I
were
just
here.
saw it when we took a break.
Speaking of 45
Well,
minutes, in about 3, we got to.
You mean
you guys gotta pick up the food.
You mean like yesterday when we recorded?
Or last
Last
week.
week,
Last week, sorry, last week
week.
after you got off that episode.
So they uncovered like a birthday card that Trump sent Epstein on his 50th birthday.
Nice.
This is fucking insane.
Read it.
Oh, yeah,
Read
right.
it.
All right, so it was an outline of a naked woman with a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in the third person.
Before you continue, just send that to us because I want to read it along with you.
This is elaborate. We have our next walk-on guest.
That's right.
Hey, we got
All right, Austin, you no longer can leave for the food.
Oh,
Mike's going to go.
oh, and she.
And Alessandro, do you want to tag in?
I can't do that. I'll go.
What? I didn't hear you. Okay.
shit.
But hold on, continue. This is way more elaborate of a birthday card than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same.
all right. So it's in the outline of a naked woman is a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in the third person. Voiceover. There must be more to life than having everything, the note began. Donald, yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey, nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. Trump, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret.
What? Hold
That
on.
can't- oh,
this
I
this
swear
can't be
to
real.
God.
That
This
can't
can't be
be
real.
I swear to God, that's real.
It's verified that
The
like
Wall Street, it's the
it's
Wall Street Journal.
It's fake.
Yeah,
No,
fucking
no.
lib trash.
that is insanely weird.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's fake.
Also, I'm writing that in your card.
You should.
For your wedding.
You should. But hold on.
Honey, get the card. Write this down.
Who writes a card like that?
Sickos.
Yeah, you think like his personal assistant wrote that up for him? It's like, just write something like vague and mysterious.
Something
I'm sure it
alluding-
won't come back to
Right.
make people think I'm a pedophile or
Right.
anything.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
And that's why, hold on, and that's why we will never ever get this kind of exposure therapy again in history, because prior to then, nobody had the forethought to think that, oh, everything that I do will at some point make it onto the internet of some kind, especially if I'm a prominent public figure, right? This will never come back around. It's just it's a private card between me and him.
Yeah, like we could never run for office or
no, but also
I think everyone's going to be fucked though, to one degree or another.
So
100%.
who found this card? Who dug this up?
Jelaine.
But also, it's his 50th birthday. How old was he when he died?
60.
Yeah.
So that was like 2010.
So that wasn't very long
That
ago.
wasn't that long ago.
And then on the other side of the card is like, by the way, I'm running for president of the United States.
please
Big
burn
45.
after reading.
Yeah.
It's like literally a handful of years before Trump was like getting ready to run for president.
Yeah. Literally a handful.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Again,
it's good stuff.
But
even like conservative spaces have been like, yeah, guys, this is like a big club and you're not part of it. Like turning on Trump, being like, yeah, like no matter how much we love this guy and his policies, which
Well, the conspiratorial like wing of the party for sure.
Yeah.
Is now like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But
even sort of like some of the main base was like, hey, like we thought you were like a lot of those people still hold true to like their values of like not touching kids, which hey, I think we're on the same fucking page.
Solid value to hold.
Yeah.
Common ground.
That might be the only common ground we got. But
That and the love of Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
and that's right.
that's right. That's right.
There's been 2 times in this past week where I've literally caught myself
Touching kids?
watching my phone.
Yeah. What
Jesus.
the fuck?
Jesus Christ, guys.
That's where we last left off, and you're like, oh, yeah, last week.
I was on the subway. My hand just wandered.
It just wandered.
That's not your
Didn't mean
phone.
anything.
That's not your phone.
It's not your phone.
No, it's not my phone, but I was using it as a prop.
Oh,
Thank you
sorry.
very much.
I thought you were trying to open it. I wasn't trying to help.
Jump down my throat.
Why is my screen 3 Asian people?
No, I was going to say, I found myself twice this week looking at my phone and nodding to Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on?
I saw like again, like in my explore page, a Tucker reel popped up, and I was like, why the fuck is this in there? Like, I gotta curate my feed better. And then I watched it, and it was like him being like, yeah, like you guys like really don't like you guys are stupid for not thinking there's an Epstein list. Like, there's clearly something there. Like,
Right.
you guys are fucking idiots. Like, if you don't believe in this shit, and I was like, God damn it.
yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Even oh man, Nick Jibbs sent us something last week where I was like, fuck man, like you like I'm trying to pull it up. But it was basically me nodding along to a Nick Fuentes tweet. And I was like, fuck. Like there's no way.
But why is that a bad thing? It's good that you guys are like coming to common ground on it. I don't know who Nick Fuentes is.
Okay.
but-
He
Okay.
is like an out and out like white supremacist.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, yeah there's not
Yeah.
a lot of common ground.
Like an
for me.
unabashed like not like an innuendo type of thing, like a self-described like.
But
Yeah,
I-
he like straight up is like, yeah, I am a Nazi.
But I think,
well, that's different.
I think,
All right, I'll read the tweet real quick.
I understand.
It goes, let us never forget that 1 year ago today, our president Donald Trump was spared from sudden death by God. Trump took a bullet so that he could live to cover up Epstein's pedophile island and to bomb Iran for Israel.
yeah.
And I was like, how am I agreeing with like this? I read who like tweeted. I was like, this has got to be like a parody account of this guy.
Nope.
It's not. It's like legitimately him. I can't believe.
But I just,
Like, I don't know, it's just
there's so many, like, it's so weird that there are hyper-specific things that are political suicide. Like, sexual assault is not political suicide, but
that's all
but
right.
but sex trafficking is, you know? So it's just like,
I mean, it should all be outlawed.
it should all be outlawed. But what I'm saying is there was so much spin and whatever for everything else that came up, but all of a sudden, this is the thing that, you know, this is the straw that breaks
Yeah,
the camel's back. If
exactly.
you want to
It's
use
like-
the term like that,
It's like, yeah, like this dude was found guilty of like rape and in like civil court, and his fans were still like, "That's cool. We're gonna reelect him. It's fine."
right. I just, it's baffling to me.
Yeah.
But it was something that he ran on, so I guess it makes sense that people felt slighted by it because they probably, I don't know, maybe they voted for him because of that or whatever.
The
But-
funny thing is though that like they talked themselves into thinking he ran on it, but he really didn't. Like if you watch
Oh,
like
yeah.
interviews and they'll like in the campaign they would ask him like about releasing these files and he'd be like, "Yep, like JFK, 9/11, like
Yeah, MLK. Like all
Unredacted,
those.
we're gonna release those, but then Epstein, maybe I'll think
But-
about it. He's kind of wishy washy.
And I saw that too, and the Fox, because that was Fox and Friends, I
Yes.
think.
Mhm.
And when they were doing promo for that, they cut the clip then when he said yes, and that was their like promo for it of like, will you release the Epstein files? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. And then like,
they
well,
get rid of
maybe
the rest of the
like it
sentence.
cuts it there, you know.
That's awesome.
You know, 60 Minutes does that, and they got to pay Trump $16 million. But
Yeah.
Fox and Friends does it, and it's like,
I know this. He's trying to go get the food.
oh yeah, we
Oh,
gotta go.
right.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
All right. Pause.
We'll pause real quick. Yeah, all right, we're back, guys. Probably a weird moment for everyone listening to this episode, considering, oh, hey, we're just going to stop for 1 second, and then we pick up like a week later.
Well, it's probably weirder for the people that I don't know who watches it, but for the
Yeah.
3 people that watch it, that's definitely a harder cut. But
We're gonna get some emails about this one
Yeah,
for sure.
from all our avid listeners.
yeah. Well, good news, Austin. You avoided, according to Trump, there's no list, so there isn't any list for you to be on. Like I think Mike inferred at the end of the first half of this episode.
Yeah, I think a lot of us were sweating it, and then
Yeah.
the news came out, and there was just a big sigh of relief, But shame that some people went to jail, I guess, for nothing.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? I'm out scot free. So, like you said, I'm a
Yeah.
happy camper.
Yeah, next trip to the island already booked for this guy. Yeah. Well, I mean, according to Trump, he was in the files a lot, but it was a cabal strung up by Barack Obama,
Right.
and it was his fault that he's in the Epstein files. It's all a lie, but he's in there, just because of Barack Obama.
Yeah, and Barack and I are major enemies, so that would make sense why people would think that I'm on there as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Epstein was rocking far too hard for Obama to just let live.
Yeah. Yep. So I tell you what,
Easy scapegoat.
whatever plan that they had in place was executed perfectly. I mean, within a minute, they were in and out of there.
Well, technically, it's 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they looked at the metadata for the video, and there's like 3 minutes missing and markers in the video of like showing where they edited the footage.
Jesus.
That seems
Well,
like plenty of
3 minutes.
time to strangle some guy to death.
I agree.
Yeah.
It sounds 3 minutes is a window I feel like the three of us could hit. We can get in and out of there in 3 minutes.
Could do it. I mean, if I had like a knife, yeah.
Yeah.
And just a knife?
Also, I feel like they probably didn't even have to strangle him. They probably just hit him with like a dart or something like that, incapacitated him, and then like strung him up to make it look like were there any photos of him actually dead? Like, no, right?
No.
Yeah, so we like don't know that he actually.
Yeah, they gave him a Muslim burial. They just they dumped him into the sea.
Did they really?
Yeah, they didn't want his graveyard to become like a shrine
For
to be,
Donald
like,
Trump?
martyred for
Right.
for
Right.
pedophile. I might have him confused with someone else, but I did hear that happened to someone one time.
I'll tell you what, I still stand by the perfect crime of making a very sharp, like ice knife, getting the stab, and then you just leave it, and then it melts. And then
Yeah.
Oh
cool.
shit!
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, look, he pissed himself.
Yeah,
He got
I
he
would
got so
too if I was
scared he
getting
pissed him. That's what that water is.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what
So-
else has been like memory hold too? Sorry to keep going on this, but like
No, you're good.
like a week before he died, wasn't there like an attempted like suicide?
Oh
by
yeah.
him?
No, there. Yeah, he was like on suicide watch, and then he got it off.
He was on suicide watch, and then they just had. Somehow he was able to kill himself. On suicide watch, I guess.
I mean, if that's the case, then all you need to do is supply the tools, right?
True.
Was it?
He maybe pulled like a Frank Pantangeli. He was like, I'm just gonna,
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. I don't know who that is.
The Godfather 2.
Oh, see, I'm gonna get so much flack for not knowing that. Crazy. That's okay.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That came out like
it's only
fucking 50 years ago. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
only-
No, he did try to kill himself in July, and then he succeeded August 10th. So damn, 6 years, man.
wow. You're gonna
Gone too soon.
That's
Gone too soon.
we can pull that out of context. So easy. It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about this murder plot. I'm trying to think of the roles that we would all play.
And what murder plot? If we were to kill Jeffrey Epstein in prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what I would do. I don't think I have the guts to kill somebody, even in justifiable reasons.
Really? Even if that person, deserved it?
Yeah, I mean, like if they were attacking me, yes, but like if I had to kill just a guy sitting in a room by himself, not doing anything to me, even if he did deserve it,
Strangling someone to death seems
it's too personal.
that's far too personal.
Yeah, I need a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a gun, and I need to be like 100 yards away.
You'd probably miss a couple of times. You might hit
I
other
would-
people.
I would miss many times.
Well, okay, so you're telling me that if you were in a Saw-like scenario where your own life was at risk, you would still have trouble or no?
Ooh. Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Who's to say that the other person doesn't deserve it more?
What do you mean? Say that again.
Isn't it like I'm in a competition with the other person if it's a Saw-like scenario?
Saw-like scenario for me would be like you have a device around your neck that's going to clamp down on you, and the key is in this guy's stomach. The only way that you can get to it is to cut him open and let him bleed out. You know what I mean?
Some of the
but, like-
justifications that Jigsaw uses for the people that end up in those traps are like so ridiculous. It's like you missed your daughter's 4th birthday party for a work trip. Now you must eat a metric ton of cake in order to get the key to.
Make up for all those missed birthdays.
Yeah, see, like if the guy on the other side was like an astrophysicist or something like that. I don't know. He's doing something in the world that I'm
Are you-
not.
Oh, I thought
It's
you were
like,
going to
okay,
say that
like,
if
you know, maybe.
you're a physicist, it would be easy for you.
No.
You would do the math,
Yeah,
the
Math.
calculations.
you know,
That's right.
I have
That'd
to
be
weigh
cool.
the option: who's a better fit for society, or like
That
who
would be
could
cool.
do
Oh.
more, more good.
Oh, no. Really? No
Yeah.
self-preservation whatsoever? You're going to do the cosmic math in your head of who's better for society?
Yeah,
Nah, it's me, baby. Every time. I don't care how much I contribute to society. Even if 5 minutes later, the jigsaw comes out and kills me afterwards because I was supposed to win. I got that extra 5 minutes,
So I went and saw Superman in the 4D theater this weekend.
Was that the first time you went to the 4D?
Yeah, it was.
How was it
And-
like?
They beat you the hell up, man. I'm not gonna
Really?
lie. You have to. There should be seatbelts for these things.
Is it like a full on
Yes.
movement, left, right, up, down?
Yes. They tilt you. They tilt you backwards. They throw you like leading you forwards. It's an insane experience.
They don't have seatbelts for it?
No, but they should.
Do they have I'm assuming they have like speakers and
Yep.
do
Yeah,
they
got
have
speakers? They got a
smells?
screen. They got a screen in there.
Yep. They did. Everything you need. Everything you need to watch a movie. But no, like they have like misters by your ears, so when like you hit water, it sprays water.
What
And-
about fire? Wasn't there fire in that movie?
Yeah, but they don't do anything with that. They don't make the room hot or whatever. Except
Ooh, they don't light you on fire. they like set like your pants or something like that on fire.
they the chairs will hit you in the back. So if something happens, it will you'll feel like you ever been to Disneyland and like the Bugs Life where they have the bugs crawling under the seat in Animal Kingdom? Have you guys ever been to that ride?
No, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's basically like that. Where
Okay.
like if something you will feel punches in your lower back or whatever if something happens in the movie.
They're just punching you in the spine.
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
Like
Yeah, they just put an angry 4-year-old behind you. And
Just kicking the seat.
yeah.
the they're obviously like in the Fortress of Solitude or whatever, they have like it comes out like it's in Antarctica or whatever, right?
Mhm.
When he visits in the movie, they drop snow in front of the screen, like into the theater.
What?
Yeah, like fake snow.
Oh, fake snow.
Yeah.
It's not real snow. But
No.
wait, hold on. So they just drop it on the ground?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how
Not
many
on you.
Not on you, like in front of the screen. So it looks like it's snowing while watching the movie.
Interesting.
how many
Okay.
movies do they offer this for? I can't imagine there's any more than a few a year, right?
It's got to be, yeah. Like I would love to see Top Gun Maverick in this
Ooh.
theater.
That would be
I wanted to see the F1 movie in it because I think that would have been pretty cool, but it was already out, which is why I settled for Superman.
How much were the tickets?
$30.
honestly
Not bad.
not bad. It's like I think it's the same amount that you would pay if you went to IMAX.
It's a little more, but
It's more, but yeah.
but still.
I'm pretty positive I pay like $29.
Oh well,
I guess you
mean,
live in a
Yeah, that
live
could.
in
Yeah,
New York, so it's like
Yeah, Connecticut. I think it's like $20
yeah.
for IMAX, but yeah. But we also don't have a 4D theater in Connecticut, so
Yeah, it's saying the next couple movies. It's saying Fantastic Four. Yeah, definitely Fantastic Four because that was the other thing that was crazy. During the previews, it was moving around.
Really?
Yeah. So the Fantastic Four preview, you were moving, it was like fucking shaking you and stuff, which was like, okay, it's the Fantastic Four. But then for like a regular rom-com, like if they got into a car, you would feel the seat move.
What? that's
kinda
doing
crazy.
too much.
Yeah, that's a little.
It is doing too much. The people I went with were immediately like, this might have been the dumbest move. Like this might have been the dumbest experience I've ever had in a movie theater,
Oh no.
Oh,
which I thought was a little harsh. I think that's a little harsh. It was a good time for me. I enjoyed it.
How was the movie itself?
The movie itself was great.
I've
I
heard-
liked it a
I've heard
lot.
Good things.
Yeah.
I heard that people were not happy with Superman getting beat up all the time.
It just showed him being like a human. Well, not obviously not a human, but you know what I mean. Like it showed that he was like defeatable, and like I don't know, there was a reason why.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Like I don't like watching like superhero movies, and they're just like constantly win. I need to see some sort of.
It wouldn't be much of a
Yeah.
movie if he just steamrolled everyone the
Yeah.
entire movie. You know, it's like, can we
And if
get
you're
some
gonna-
adversity here or something?
If you're gonna do that, you got to do it like One Punch Man, where they make it like the joke is that he's like steamrolling everyone. I don't know if you guys know that anime, but
Mhm.
you know
Well, that's
that
like
would have to be the joke.
entire premise.
Yeah.
of- yeah. That anime.
And isn't Superman like that in the comics, where he's just OP, and the only way that they can get around that is by like introducing kryptonite into every plot somehow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a fan. I want DC to be better. I don't like relying on just Marvel, and there's so many good characters in DC that I hope that they do it right. But if this one turns out okay, then I'll have hope for the future.
I just want the second Batman movie to come out.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm waiting for. I probably won't go see a superhero movie in theaters until that comes out.
Really? You're not gonna see Fantastic Four?
Probably not. I'd rather go see Superman than Fantastic Four.
That's fair.
I'm kind of. I mean, I guess it's DC and Marvel, so it's different. But I was kind of surprised that they're both out at the same time.
I'm not. They're competing with each other.
I know, but I'm just saying it's like I figured you wouldn't want to compete with each other.
Well,
But-
I don't think Marvel is going to come out with another movie for like 18 months
Yeah.
or maybe
This
2
not
years.
until December of next year.
Yeah,
December of
they
next
don't have
year?
one
Wow.
in between this Fantastic Four and the new Avengers movie. There's nothing.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything slated except for stuff that they're releasing on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Oh,
And they're
that
doing that. I
sucks.
think they're going down to one Marvel movie a year, like one major Marvel event a year.
I think
Which-
that's a good idea.
I agree, and because they definitely did way too much.
They flooded the market. It was oversaturated. It's like people don't know. Like there weren't events anymore when you come out with like 4 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like, and I'm gonna sound like I read into this way too much, but I think it was before Infinity War or Endgame. There was like 50 hours of Marvel content, right? And then it afterward with Disney Plus, and they started coming out with shows and movies at the same time, and multiple movies per year. It was like they added another 50 within a matter of a couple of years. And they were like, this is not sustainable whatsoever. And they were just greenlighting everything and not vetting the scripts as much. And bing, bang, boom, you got
And
some
for
shitty
all of
movies.
these lesser known heroes that like people don't really have a connection to or care about, like the main Avengers from the original like run of Marvel, like Captain America, Hulk, Spider-Man, those were all like pretty famous superheroes before any of those movies came out.
Yep. And
now it's like, I don't know, people don't know who fucking like I can't even think one. I can't even like
They had Moon Knight. They did that
Moon
series
Knight,
on
yeah,
Disney
that's
Plus.
Oscar. I was trying to. That's the one I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of his name, but I couldn't even like come up with it.
So Kevin Feige, who's the head of Marvel, did a interview the other day because he was talking about like his long-term plan or whatever, and he said that during that time frame they were greenlighting everything left and right, and they said that Oscar Isaac reached out to them and was like, "Hey, I really want to play Moon Knight," and they weren't even thinking about releasing something for that, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, why not? We weren't even thinking about that, but go right ahead." And I was like, "That's it." Like, so if somebody just called Marvel and was like, I want to play whatever, then you're going to greenlight it? Yeah, you got a problem. For sure. Because then you're just doing whatever. There he is.
Hello.
I shouldn't have. First of all, can you guys hear me? Test 1 2. Hello.
Yeah, you're a little
You're a
Yeah,
little
you're
bit
a little
low.
low.
What about now? What
That's
What
better.
are we working with?
bit more.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have walked in because Austin was on a fucking rant. That's not what I want to hear. You know, like
It's about Marvel movies, man. Man, you come in so hostile.
I know, always. It's like he expects me to want to fight him all the time.
it kind of seems like. What shirt are you wearing? That's a pretty tough shirt. What do we got there?
It's Thames.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that.
I went to the concert, picked up this shirt.
Oh yeah, how was the concert?
It was glorious. She sounds exactly like she does on the album.
You know, we love when artists sound exactly how they're supposed to be. You know.
Though I did go to, it was a while ago that I went to the concert, and when we had, it wasn't this last election cycle, but the one before it, I wore it to the voting center, and there were a couple of people that were there that were not white, and they were looking at me with this shirt on, and I like usually people keep it to themselves, right? But these people went out of their way to be like, "Who's that on your shirt?" right? And seeing if I like knew anything. They're like, and I was like, oh no, it's an artist. And they're like, really? Okay, what's their name? I was like, Thames, like, and they're like, what kind of music and all of this? So they were like really concerned with the fact of like, who's this white kid wearing?
He's appropriating black culture.
Exactly. And I was just like, this is, blew my mind. That had never happened to me before. But then again, I've never really worn a shirt like this before. So I guess I kind of deserved it. But it was
Can
fun.
we see the full view? Can you get up and toss us a little full view here?
Yeah, I can
I'm not
only
gonna
see
get
the
up, but I can
afro,
show
and I
you
was
it.
just picturing you wearing like a T-shirt with just like Angela Davis on the front,
Right.
just walking
Right.
into the voting center.
Mm.
Like, I'm repping. I'm here.
That's it.
Nick gets it. Nick gets it.
That's cool.
It's
Did you pass the vibe check though?
I told them about it, but they were too old to really know who she was as an artist. So I think that they thought I was bullshitting them.
Oh,
But whatever.
Okay.
I held my head high. I voted and I threw that ballot at them, and I was like, "Fucking take."
that's
this."
right. You wore that shirt to vote for Kamala Harris. You're like, guys, don't worry. I'm here to vote for the right person.
Well, you were going to, but after that grilling, then it was like, you know what?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I held up that ballot for Trump right in their face as I threw it into the box.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I just
sometimes you just have to assert your dominance.
I just want to know if you got invited to some barbecues after wearing that T-shirt. Did you get the invites or?
Surprisingly, no. I only get judgmental looks, but it's okay. I was already invited to the barbecues, anyways. Because I got it like that, Mike.
Listen. I've been on record on this podcast saying you're honorary Puerto Rican, so good for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if
That's
you can
I don't. Yeah, you are not the arbiter of
No.
of who has honorary Puerto Rican status or not.
nor can I, accept on such false terms. So
It's not false terms. You're gonna marry into it. You're honorary. You count. You're good.
I think even then,
Come
we met
on.
with a photographer.
Come
we
on.
met with a photographer yesterday, right? And the husband was from Queens, and he was asking where I lived and all that stuff, and how long I've been here. And so he's like, "Oh, okay, a decent amount of time." He's like, "So, you're a New Yorker now?" And B was like, "Nope." No.
Nah, don't sell it short, King. Don't sell it short,
And
King.
he's like, "Oh, okay, all right. I guess I get that." He's like, "Well, how long does it really, take for somebody to really become a New Yorker?" He was like, "Never. You can never become one. He's not from here. You can never become one." And I was like, "Wow, that's kind of harsh." But I know in my heart of hearts,
Yeah, Connecticut did you dirty. Yeah, I know. You hate.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did me dirty, and I moved on to something better.
I mean, that sounds like pretty antithetical to like the entire idea of what being a New Yorker is. No, like I don't.
It does, doesn't it?
Right? Like, I don't know.
Ellis Island's not far away.
Right? Yeah, the Statue of Liberty is like right there, buddy.
Exactly. So yeah, I see the Statue of Liberty, and I just sigh.
You see the Statue of Liberty, and it just gives you reassurance that you are an honorary Puerto Rican.
Thank you. See, this is why I like Nick. Nick
In this
gets
country,
it.
we're all immigrants. That's right.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. Nick gets it.
That's
I
it.
like when Nick's around. He understands it.
You like when anybody says something that relatively sounds like they're agreeing with you.
Yeah. No, 100%. Who wouldn't like that? I mean, I think we all would, wouldn't we?
No, you need the challenging. It keeps your brain sharp.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I like having you around. You give all the
you
wrong
did the
opinions,
you
everybody they're
you
wrong.
actually did the opposite because you disagreed with a lot of Connecticut and Connecticut disagreed a lot with you and you left. If you needed that around, you should have stayed, but you didn't.
No, I think it's the healthy thing to do, right? You recognize a toxic environment
Oh,
for
of
you.
course. Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. So it only applies to you. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I got it.
I'm not saying it only applies to me. There are probably certain situations where that probably would imply, like if if you're sick of your kid one day, you probably shouldn't just up and leave. But
Hold on, we gotta all look in Vic's glasses, make sure he's not on Bumble. Let's double check. What's he doing? Is he on
My
there?
hand, I'm playing with the fucking. I'm fidgeting right now.
With the Labubu?
No, with a little elephant.
With the
I have
Labubu?
I have my little fidget.
Oh, don't tell me you got a Labubu. All right, we're good.
I got one of those too. I just forgot where it is. So this is the only thing on my desk. I just.
Okay, hold on. When you guys were elementary school, high school, middle school, whatever, did you ever take the pink erasers and just rub your thumb on them until they like created like a little divot?
Sometimes.
No.
A weird thing. I used to do that all the time. I'd take the eraser and I would just like rub my thumb on it and it would just like wither away. I used to have like a little pile of eraser. This thing has a little thumb groove on it so that you can do the same thing. And I thought I was just weird as shit when I was a kid that I was just doing that because nobody else around me was doing that. And then they came out with this thing and I was like, oh, I'm not alone.
Yeah, it turns out we all have ADHD and need
Yeah,
something.
I was in the next row, just like stabbing my eraser with my pencil. I was one of those
do that
kids.
too.
Yeah.
I used to do that too. I had other weird story, and the only reason I remember this is because I told B the other day. But I used to put my pencil, I would put it in because we all carried around the big binders, right? With the folders for all the different classes and everything. And so, again, maybe that's just me. And I would take my pencil and I would put it in the binding of the folder in between class because when we would get up and we would go somewhere else. And for one of the classes, instead of sticking the pencil graphite in and eraser out, I wasn't looking and I stuck it the other way so that the end of the pencil was sticking out. And I got up to go to class. I had stacked all the books up and I went like that and the pencil jammed into my wrist.
Oh.
And it was stuck in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of force I was pushing onto this binder, but like maybe it was just like a get up and go kind of situation. I had to go to the nurse and everything and get it pulled out, and that was fun.
Jesus.
Did you go home? Did they let you go home?
Of course not. They're like, no, you're fine. Go to class.
I would have asked to go
Well,
home.
that's after that. You should have been like, well, I also have a stomach ache, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I'm a little hot.
Yeah. And while I'm here, you should call my mom.
I have a bit
Tell
of
her
a
to come
tummy
pick me
ache.
up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call my mom.
Dude, if they called my mom would be like, you're staying there. I don't know.
I did
My
that
parents were like
no
that.
less than 10 times in elementary school. Just like 10 a.m. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I remember when we were at, well, I won't say the school name, but at middle school. And if you guys know, I didn't live far from the middle school. It was like maybe a 10-minute walk, right? And another friend that I had lived right down the road from me. And for some reason, I can't remember, but we didn't want to wait for the bus. And so there were kids that would just get picked up or they would walk or whatever. And apparently you had to wait for the buses first and stay after. I don't know. There was some stupid rule. And so we were just like, oh, well, I don't want to wait for the bus. Let's just go. Right. And so we just walked. We left. And the principal apparently saw on the cameras that we had left, drove his car down on whatever road that is, and then cut in front of us. And it was a Friday, right? And so he was like, you're not supposed to leave at this time. You have to, you have to give us a slip, whatever the rule was. And he's like, see me in my office on Monday for detention, yada, yada, yada. And there were actually 3 of us that went there. And 2 of us called out sick on Monday. And the 3rd one showed up and ultimately didn't get detention because he was like, wow, the rest of them are here. I don't know. It's not.
At
it's not
that
the same.
point, you kind of got to let that kid off.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like they already threw you under the bus.
Yeah, like you're the one that actually showed up. You know what?
Yeah.
You're good in my
I feel
book.
bad for you now. So
Yeah.
you've served your time.
So you could just get out of detention that way. You just don't show up, and it doesn't roll
Apparently.
over. They just
I discovered a new superpower that day
I guess
because
so.
I was like, if I just don't show up, then they'll forget about it. They don't care, you know? It's not like they write those things down in a system.
It's kind of like court. Like if you don't show up to court, like they just throw out the case, you know? So just, don't show up.
That's
Is that what happened to you, Mike?
Yeah.
Do you have a warrant out for your arrest?
If I did, I wouldn't be here, would I?
Well, that's not technically true.
Yeah, that's not true. It could be from another state. It could be from another town. They
Another
just don't know where you are.
country.
Another
I'll
country.
tell you this though, speaking of middle school, is for the first time ever, I relived a middle school experience and I ordered Domino's pizza for stuffed crust pizza because I wanted it as a reminder of middle school life. And let me tell you, it was as average as you'd expect.
Amen.
It
You were pining for the glory days of middle school.
you know what? I was just like, remember that floppy, bland piece of pizza that they used to give us with like a chocolate milk? I was like, let's do that again. Let's try it.
That's crazy.
What I
Mike
remember,
was looking for
I remember the salads that one of our friends' mothers used to make. That was just the best fucking salad.
Oh, the middle school salad bar?
Middle school
Remember the
salad
deli?
bar.
Remember the
Yeah.
little middle school
Yeah.
deli? You could get your
And
own
then we got
sandwich?
to high school and the salad and the deli bar sucked ass.
Bullshit.
It was like,
Fucking bullshit.
It's like,
am I
what are my
even gonna eat
taxes?
now?
Yeah, what are
Yeah.
they going towards here?
It's all right. I had the hookup. I knew one of the lunch ladies. She would always save me a chocolate chip cookie.
All right, don't have to fucking brag about it, dude. All right, let's calm down, all right?
Just did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just
fuck
did.
I hate
Sorry.
Connecticut and everything. Oh, I got a free cookie. All right, dude, fuck off. Whatever. Sorry we were poor. Jesus,
Somebody's hurting. Somebody's hurting. Were you just looking to? You were like, I haven't had diarrhea in a while. Let me order Domino's.
Nah, I wanted to try it. It was average. It was average.
Yeah. Normally, I would have a similar opinion, but I had Pizza Hut not too long ago, and it was surprisingly delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you have like a personal pan pie, or did you have like a actual pizza from Pizza Hut?
actual pizza?
Okay.
Actual
Because
pizza.
listen, I swear by the personal pies, the ones they used to sell at Target.
Oh
I
God.
don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing to the crust on those things, but I think they're sprinkling crack in them.
They're laced.
They are doing something to that crust. It's incredible.
Man.
We'd have to ask
How else
Hunter
are you gonna
Biden
sell?
his professional opinion on that. Because
Yeah.
do you guys
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys see
well.
him on the podcast circuit
Yeah.
this week?
I only saw clips, but I didn't know what he was talking about. Like I didn't have any audio on, so
Oh, well, one of them
Yeah.
he goes very deep in depth into what smoking crack cocaine is like.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. Was that the one with Channel 5?
Yes. Yeah.
I saw that one was like 3.5 hours long or something like that. It's like a
I
full
did not.
movie.
I only saw clips of it. I was not going to
Yeah.
sit down and listen to that whole thing. But
I feel like that's a rare opportunity that only Hunter Biden and a few others have the ability to just freely talk about. That's so weird.
You know what I miss? I miss Papa John's and John Schnatter. What's that dude doing? That they.
Completely not even close to what we were talking about there.
Oh, sorry. I kind of.
you
I kinda
missed the
zoned-
boat.
I kind of zoned out.
You-
Where are we at?
yeah, I don't know
Where
what
we at?
racist ass Papa John's is doing, but
Was he racist? Really?
he was incredibly racist.
Oh, really? Did he do some shit?
Yes.
What was?
You'd be like saying
I'm
N
so
words
bad-
in like board meetings and stuff.
Ah, come on.
But yeah, he said he was addicted to saying the N word. No, he did say that.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
Nah, I mean, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
Paula Dean was doing it. It's whatever. It's all good.
Also, this I have to call this out. The absolute arrogance to check out of a conversation for at least a solid 2 minutes and then jump back in with a strong opinion is crazy.
He was
Or
just,
random-
just dreaming of chain pizzas. Just
yeah, exactly.
A strong opinion in favor of a man who is addicted to saying the N word, by the way.
Yeah, we won't. I wasn't gonna mention that, but
No,
yeah.
I'm going to mention that.
So should we rank them? Should we rank chain pizzas? What are we doing?
What?
Should we just rank them?
No.
Is that the conversation was
I'm
headed?
going Little Caesars #1. Where are you going?
I don't think.
Little no, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm not buying into this ranking. You say something ridiculous like that, and then I feel like I'm a part of it.
Well, you are. We're on this podcast together.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
I think
I'm gonna check out. I'll check back in and pick up wherever you guys left off. No problem.
Beautiful.
Okay. Awesome.
Beautiful.
I
Maybe
think
you
we
could
have
tell
enough
us.
here anyway. So.
Yeah. Maybe actually, if you're scrolling on your phone, you could tell us what you're searching on Pornhub right now.
Nah, dog. That's after. You know that. That's after. That's you know what? No, we talked about that's on the clock. You know that. You know that as much as I do.
On the
yeah,
clock.
you know that.
On the
Oh.
clock. That's crazy.
That's on the clock. That's wild.
Yeah.
Wait. How was your goon sesh?
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lengthy.
No, you gotta do it fast because you never know if you're gonna get a phone call, or a Teams message,
That's the opposite of gooning.
Yeah, I know.
That
That's the
is, yeah.
opposite.
You're not a true gooner.
No. Yeah, that's just masturbation at that point.
Yeah, but like that video I sent you guys. There's too many gooners on this earth, so we got to cut them down. So
That's a wild statement. You're talking about your own kind here.
I'm a man of the people.
He's one of the good ones. It's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna let me slide. When I die, can you guys chant "Goon in peace" at my funeral?
Absolutely. I don't know.
Wait. Okay, I don't know.
Someone will get up to kick me out, but I will do that for
So
you.
when the old Ponties die, they bring in the Ponty Club and they come in at once and they say like a quick prayer in Italian. I need you to go up with them and then just get them to go like "Goon in peace, goon in peace." That's what I need.
I just want it to be known that we have this recorded, and we can bring it with us.
Yeah.
Play it very briefly beforehand, and then say, "All right, all together now." And then we record that too, and we post it on social media as is in memory.
In memoriam.
In memoriam.
Beautiful.
I think now that Mike has been here for a solid 5
Yeah, I
minutes.
was gonna say. I think it's about that time.
Yeah.
I'm like Mariano Rivera. I come in, I close it. We get the dub and we move on.
You know what? To say something nice to you, Mike, the energy did pick up when you joined, so I appreciate that.
That's one nice thing that could be said about you in this podcast.
There's more.
tonight.
Let's go around the room real quick and just say one nice thing about me before we get off, shall we? Nick, could we start with? You know what? Actually, we'll save Nick for last. Austin, we'll start with you.
Start
go
with
ahead.
me?
I think he already.
No,
I think he already-
don't start with me. Don't start with me.
All right.
I don't want to ruin it before everybody else gets their
Nick,
chance.
go ahead.
I have nothing nice to say.
All right, we're down to the guy. You're saving grace.
All right, Nick, go ahead. Close it up for us. Get this episode wrapped.
You have a very nice apartment.
Thank you.
I don't know you, what about your apartment? You do have a nice
I don't know how that
It's a
directly.
true statement.
I don't know how that directly correlates with me, but a win's a win, Nick, and I appreciate that very much.
All right. Well, it's a nice.
There it is.
It's a nice shirt you're wearing.
Thank
it's
you.
A nice North Face.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a good taste in the clothes that you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
You see how easy that was? See how nice that was when we validate each other's feelings? It's so nice.
Are you gonna say something nice about the three of us, or was that?
No, what are you fucking kidding me? No.
Oh, of course.
You
course.
just told everybody I allegedly said something about people of color.
Not allegedly.
It's not allegedly. You did.
I did not. I did
on
not.
video.
And you're lucky the video. You're lucky the video exceeds 100 megabytes, or else I would be playing it right now.
Right, and unlike the Epstein files, this exists. We can release that.
I think this got too far. Austin, get us out. Get us out of this episode. Get us out of this
Let's.
episode right now.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that was
on
that was
that
a
one.
little.
Am I wrong though? Come
Yes. No, you are.
on.
no,
Oh, wait, am I?
no,
Am I?
I think you're wrong.
Oh, I'm gonna. There's some stories we could talk about after this podcast. 'Cause I'm not wrong.
I'm one of those people that just I don't want to. I mind my own business. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Well, just know that you are wrong.
Yeah. Well, look at the time. I gotta.
Well, that was fun.
Was it? I feel like you guys probably could have
Mike,
did without me.
enough. You showed up 25 minutes, 35 minutes late, and then you're gonna say that it wasn't a good
No,
episode.
you trashed me for the 25 minutes I was here.
That's not true.
That isn't true.
You talk shit about me eating Domino's pizza.
I don't think anyone. I
didn't-
don't think anyone did that.
You talk shit about me
didn't
saying
talk shit about it.
I liked Papa John's. Talk shit about me putting Little Caesars #1 on the pizza chain. You told me that I made an
Did you-
insensitive comment, which was never fully made.
He's trying to gaslight us to act like he's talking like we're gaslighting him, and he's gaslighting us in doing that. Like
That's what a professional
yeah.
gaslighter does.
God, he's so good at that.
Or that's just facts. That maybe that's just facts. Yeah.
No, you're trying to play the victim as always. It's not working on me, bud. I'll tell you that. Some people can't see through it, but I can.
Yeah, well, maybe we just all need to really truly reflect on ourselves.
Yes, thank you, men's mental health. Maybe we should just take time.
I'm stopping. Nope, we're done. All right, thanks,
Oh, that's
guys.
fine.
See you
So
next,
we
see you next
we
week.
can talk about other people's
See you next
and their
week.
insensitive comments, but we can't.
See you guys next week. We'll be.
Did you mute him?
I did mute him.
He's like, I'm out. Bye.
Oh God, I love having the power.
I love it. I think he was probably a little sensitive today.
Yeah,
All right. Well, this is going
All
to be
right.
a pretty long episode, but that's
yeah,
all right.
Yeah, super long.
yeah.
but we had some.
We'll do some
Anyway.
editing. We'll
Could
figure
probably
out
cut
parts
it
to
to like
cut.
an hour 10, probably.
Yeah.
Hour 15. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah.
cut Mike out of the whole episode and just come back to this.
Or we could do that.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
All right, boys.
All right.
we'll see you guys next week.
talk-
Yep.
Peace.